Hey guys, we're back for another video. We're back on StreamYard today, guys. We're gonna see how it works. Y'all. I don't know. I talked to him. I was like, hey, I need y'all to fix my damn StreamYard now. I need y'all to fix my StreamYard. Can everybody hear me well? Can y'all hear me? Y'all put it in the chat if you can hear me good. Want to make sure everything sounds good. Hello. Hey to everyone. Y'all put it in the chat. Can everybody hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 if you can hear me. Everybody. If you can hear me, put a 1. Put a 1. You can hear? Okay, I see you. I see you. Great. Glad you guys can hear. Y'all said yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're back for another video, you guys. I wanted to do a pop in with you guys. I did not get to pop in with you guys yesterday because I was doing family stuff and music stuff. I was very busy yesterday. Oh my God, it's not enough hours in a day, it seems. But nevertheless, we are here. You guys know I'm always make it up to you. If I don't see you like in a particular day, I'm gonna always make it up to you and come right on back. But we're back. I'm here as promised. We got some topics that we want to talk about, some really nice, juicy topics that we want to talk about. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's get into the show, honey. Again, thank you all for being here. Please hit that like button. As you can see, everything in the video is a legend, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Going to get that out the way, honey, because listen. Oh, it's so much. It's so much, honey. All right, let me get to my topics, child, so we can fly on through them and get out of here. All right, so my first topic I want to talk about is with Miss Arion Curry, who we all like to call her coleslaw. All right. Now, as you guys know, she is super pressed right now with the way this reunion has come out, especially part 2. Part 1 was something too, but part 2, where Melody actually exposed Martel. Yeah, Arion is feeling away. She's been going online. She's been posting little subliminals, talking to God and all this other stuff. Like, girl, sit your ass down, Arion. 1 minute Arion is apologetic and saying she's sorry and she's trying to turn over a new leaf. The next minute she allows Martel to gas her up, get in her head, and allow her to get out here and look stupid. Bottom line is, when you put yourself in situations that have nothing to do with you, Arion, had you just played your position as a side chick, okay, and stayed out of what was going on between Mel and Martel, you would not be in so deep as you are now. I don't know why people feel so obligated to put themselves in situations that don't concern them, that turn out to be toxic, and then play victim when it's time to play the piper. And that's what it's given with Arion. Arion is the type of person where she can dish certain things out, but she can't take it. For her to say exactly after Martel was released from jail for the DV and harassing communications charges, for her to go and sit down with Tasha K and once again allow Martel to put a battery in her back and hype her up to do something that he is not big enough to do. And that's what Martel uses Arion to do. Martel has limited access and things that he can't do because of the courts. So he does it by way of Arion. And the way that he kind of gets away with it as to say, well, I didn't do that, and I didn't know that was said, and I don't have no control over her, and I didn't do anything. Well, you kind of did indirectly, Martel. So you keep Arion around to take the responsibility of your bullshit because you know you can't do it. And I feel like when and if they go to court, I think that Arion is going to take the downfall for Martel because, one, Martel has had a taste of fame. This show is the only thing that he has, regardless to him or whoever it was that wrote that message out saying, if you can't film my real life, then don't film me at all. Like, he wants to leave the show. Like, you got so many other people calling you and so many other jobs that are being offered to you, which we know is total bullshit, Martel. You ain't got shit else going on. Your wine ain't doing nothing. That calendar ain't doing nothing. That suit line is no more because you ain't got the money to get it up and going. Bottom line is you look stupid. You look stupid. And just like you said at the reunion, you mad at Millie. Oh, you're making me look bad on TV. You're making me look bad on social media. No, you're making yourself look bad. And Arion also makes you look bad because when she opens her mouth, which we all know she can do, because that's why you got her around, to keep her mouth open. Catch that if you can. Thanks, Chef Don for being here. We all know why you got her around, okay? To keep her knees black and her mouth open. She got stretch marks around her mouth because she keep the shit open so much. But from running her mouth to Mel, from running over there and allowing Martel to come skipping his tight ass up over there at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, girl, sit your ass down. Sit down. Shout out again to Chef Don Don. You guys follow him on his channel. Check him out. He has a lot of great topics over there as well. He be dragging and cutting up over there too. And I'll be right over there cutting up with his ass. I love it. But yeah, y'all give him a shout out. Y'all show him some love. Definitely. Okay. Definitely. But let's get into it. Arion, like I said, she decided, I saw this clip today. I said, let me talk about this bullshit. She decided to get mad at this woman for calling her a 304 and saying that she is out here breaking up people's marriages, which that's the truth. So why would that upset you? Arion and Martel, I already said, are one and the same. Arion is the female version of Martel. Martel is the female version of Martel. Did y'all catch that? Oh, she got stretch marks around that mouth, baby. The way she keep it open. Oh, she's got a wide alligator mouth, baby. She does. That thing stayed chomping. This Arion, she stayed chomping, but scared. She ain't about to lay paws on no one. No one. Go back to the Tasha K interview when they told her ass. He said, thank you. Yes, you do. Y'all know I love to cut up. But go back and look at Arion's interview. The first one she did when she sat down with Tasha K looking like a crazy ass werewolf sitting up there. Looking like a crazy ass werewolf with them cheap ass Payless pumps on. Thought her ass was doing something. I don't know why they zoomed in on them damn shoes when she walked in. I said, why y'all zooming in on Payless? We promoting Payless shoes now, Tasha K? I know your ass broke over there too, but damn. Is life that hard that we zooming in on Payless pumps around this bitch? But anywho, when Tasha K told Arion, let me go ahead and call Mel right quick. She got to fidgeting like Martel was doing at the reunion. He couldn't sit still. He was fixing his suit. He was fixing his towel. Like, Martel, first of all, ain't no fucking room in that suit for you to be adjusting. All right, sit your ass still, because I can hear threads popping right here from the house. And I ain't even at the fucking reunion. All right. Like, bottom line, I can hear threads popping from right here at the house, and I ain't even there. Like, sit your ass still, because I don't want you walking around assed out at the reunion. As tight as them damn pants was. I know Knox is sitting there home trying to count how long it's going to take for Martel to bring his ass home and bring his suit back. That's Knox suit. Knox sitting there home. Bye. Mommy, he did not hear when my throat. Because y'all know this how his ass talk. 3 years old. But let me go ahead and play this bullshit what Arion had to say. All right, shout out to Sensibility Speaks, because this is what I heard. All right. Let me play this bullshit.
And Arion Curry says she's a sweetheart. Let's listen to how sweet she is.
Talk about she a sweetheart.
Girl, I look like Cher.
This her. Shout out to Sensibility.
And you look like congestive heart failure and diabetes. Worry about your health before you worry about my sin. Because sin is overeating. So, no sin is greater than one. So worry about you, girl. Go lose a little weight, and then you can try to comfort me. But until then, you look like diabetes. And I be trying to be nice with y'all, but I be having to comfort y'all because y'all be trying to comfort me. And I'm a sweetheart.
Now, she is addressing a random person who popped in her comments, okay? Because I see y'all saying, who is she talking about, Caramel? She is addressing a random person who came in her comments to read her down while she's sitting on this damn live trying to say, I'm really a nice girl. I'm really not what people are trying to say that I am. You are totally what everybody's saying you are and more, Arion. Put times 10 on the end of that bitch. You, ma'am, are fame hungry and you are Delulu. Arion Delulu Curry. That is your name, sis. That is your name. There's nothing about you nice. Anybody that go after a family, and Melody said it at this coming reunion, and I know I'm going to review it later on, but when Melody says that Arion is the type of chick who spent time to pretty much study her family and to come after her family in an effort to break it up in the way that she did, knowing this woman had children, regardless to the problems that Melody and Martel had, that had nothing to do with you, Arion. Why people always putting their cape on, feeling like they got to be super saver hoe? Why? Why? She harassed the hell out of Melody. Melody was saying the girl hopped all up in her damn DMs and was harassing her. Melody Martel was seen out. This is when Melody was pregnant. I want to say with Boss Baby. I want to say with. Okay, it could have been Sugar Mama. It could have been Sugar Mama or Boss Baby. But anyway, Melody was pregnant, and she and Martel were out and about. Arion was stalking on one of her fake pages. Okay, and she hopped in the I want to say either the DMs or the comments, and she wrote on there, because I remember the shit verbatim. She says that you are out eating corn with him today, because they were like at some fair or something like that. She said you guys are out eating, he's out eating corn with you today, but he was eating my ass yesterday. What relevance was that? You are sitting at home miserable because this man makes you stay in the, he makes you stay hidden while he's out with his real life. He still wants to be with Melody, but Melody won't take him back. Martel does not like rejection. Okay. He still have not claimed you, even on what, part 2 of the reunion? He still haven't claimed you. He didn't claim you at the finale. Like, you still turning around here talking about I'm going to stick up for my man. How you claiming somebody that don't claim you? Who is wasting that much time of their life? You have been fooling with Martel how long? But you got time to read other people and tell them focus on their life and lose some weight. But when your ass ate one too many of them fucking potatoes that your ass be cutting up over there with that butter knife, you didn't want nobody to say nothing about your weight. You were mad because people were saying, oh, Arion looking a little chunky. Oh, she need to go work out. So now all of a sudden, Miss, I don't like to work out. We're seeing you at the gym and you can only stay on that treadmill for like 10 seconds and your ass is winded. So while you're talking about somebody else's weight and how they need to get their weight down, baby, you need to get your weight up. And what I mean by that is get your weight up in terms of business. Get your weight up in terms of finding you a real man, because Martel, nothing about him is a real man. I'm sorry. I can't give him that. I can't give him that. Get your weight up in terms of being a boss biatch out here. The same one that you sit back and admire. Miss Melody Cherie, just in case you guys, just in case your spaceship landed today and you didn't know she was a boss bitch, let me go ahead and let you know. Y'all already know the review today is going to be hell today, okay? It's going to be a petty review, so if you miss it, I don't know what to tell you. I'm already crunk. I ain't had nothing to drink yet. I'm reading asses today, trigger warning, okay? Asses are going to be read at the reunion, because I saw a lot of stuff, honey, that really rubbed me the wrong way. Johnny Gill said rubbed me the right way, but that shit rubbed me the wrong way. All the way the wrong way. Oh, it really did. How can you check someone? Let's go back to there. How can you drag someone and talk about somebody else having diabetes and overeating, and you out here overeating? Your mouth stay open. You eating schlong. Let me play this shit. Your ass out here getting swallowed. Let me play my shit right quick before we move on. Just kind of feeling petty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Trigger warning. That's our thing, ain't it? Chef Don. That's our thing. Have you ever been swallowed? Ass getting you swore, girl. Let me play my shit. Let me play this.
Have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
Have you ever gotten swallowed, Arion? Every day. Every day. That's why you gaining all that weight. Over there eating semen sandwiches. That's what they had said. That's what they had said. Nah. Don't come for the messenger. Okay? Don't pow the messenger. I'm just saying. Let me play that shit one more time, because that made me feel good. Just a little bit.
Would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming? I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yeah. Have you ever went through a time, Lord? Ain't that what he said when he break that thing down? Don said, listen, girl, you've been over there getting swallowed up for about 5, 10, 25 years. Let me count how Wanda count. About 5, 6, 25 years in that bitch. And now I Wanda count. Once I went to school for 2 days. About 5, 10, 25 years. I said, bitch, you skipped a whole plethora of numbers there. Back that thing up, girl. Let's go back to 6 and count your way up. Woo, child. 5, 10, 25 years out here was swallowed up. Your ass you've been swallowing up for 5, 10, 25 years with Martel. He still ain't put a ring on. He got a ring on, but your ass don't. How convenient is that? This motherfucker is walking around with a ring on and you ain't got one and you done been getting swallowed up. 5, 25 years out this bitch. Girl. Let me roll my eyes at you. It's the audacity. That's all I'm saying. Someone said, stop, you got my stomach hurt. Girl, my stomach hurting too. God, her stomach is hurting too from all that swallowing up. Girl, I'm gonna need you to move around, girl, and find something else to do. Because, girl, that's not girling. That is not girling, Arion. It's not. Let me read this bullshit she had to say. All right, while we on her, because I'm gonna move off her in a minute, child. She ain't about to run my pressure up. No, ma'am, you will not. All right. Let's go ahead and read what her ass had to say. Now that you out here talking to the Lord and whatnot, the Lord is like, girl, stop bothering me. I know it's Sunday, girl. Nip. Okay. This what your baby daddy. Let me play this shit. Let me show y'all this shit here. Just because I'm feeling petty. When they asked your baby daddy, did he have a girl in his life? Was he single or he got somebody? Was he dating his baby mama? This what his ass did. Okay. This what his ass did. He said, look, I gotta go. Okay. He said, I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. That's what he has said. That meant, bitch, no, I ain't with her. She is the glorified babysitter while I go out with my real women. That's what Arion is. You are a glorified babysitter while he go out and be with the real one he want to be with. Like remember he went public with Sheree? You home babysitting, remember? That was his week with the kids. You home babysitting the kids, sitting there frowning at them because you hate their mama and shit. Sitting there frowning at all the Eminem kids. She on this shit here. Mad. He done left me here with these damn kids. Yeah. His ass went all the way live. Went all the way live with Sheree's ass. Ain't thought about her at all. Ain't thought about damn Arion at all. She home babysitting the kids that she hate. Oh, I said that shit. She do. Oh, girl, you hate them kids. You do. You do. With everything in you, you hate them. Let me go ahead and read this bullshit. All right. From Arion D. Curry, GOAT, honey. The one and only GOAT. Said, Lord, let me read this, child. Lord, honey, if I ever mishandled what I prayed for, which we didn't even know you could pray, girl, says, give me another chance to receive it. Oh, really? We saying receive now. Okay. And the ability and strength to manage it correctly this time around. What? You got another chance? Is that what you're saying? Because most times when people say another time around, the next time around, like, no, ma'am. No. Were you talking about that 40K that your ass done blew through you and Martel? Was that what y'all talking about? It sounds like that's 40K that you talking about. Lord, she must have came up on another $20, Lord. She must have came up on another last $2. That's what it's giving. Y'all done blew through that 40K. And somebody, she done came up on a couple dollars here. That's what it sounds like. Lord, if I ever mishandled that 40K, Lord, and what I prayed for out here, Jesus. This is her. She all religious. Arion always get religious when she get into some shit. I feel like she know it's a warrant out there waiting on her. Now that she know Martel's ass, that fish grease done got hot. Because she ain't believe fish grease could get hot. So when she saw Martel's ass go to jail, she was like, you know what? I got to put my choir robe on and be religious again. Because y'all know, child, when the new year came in, I'm turning over a new leaf. I said, yes, bitch, in your salad. That's the only place you turn over a leaf. Because, bitch, you is still ratchet as fuck out here. You still talking out of turn. You still on social media popping like Martel's threads in his damn suit. Go figure. Oh, you stay popping like them threads in his damn suit at the reunion. Them hoes was popping. I said, is somebody popping popcorn on set? Like, what's going on? It sounds like somebody popping fucking popcorn on set. That's what it gave. That's Martel's suit. He doing this shit here when Mel was reading his ass down. He was like, pop, 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 pop. This Martel. He was so damn uncomfortable over there when Mel was reading his ass. This was Martel trying to fix that tie. Pop, pop, pop. Every time he lift his arm up, pop, 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 pop. That was his shit. I said, if you don't be still, I can't hear Mel reading you right. I need to hear all this damn read. Be your ass still, Martel. He was so damn uncomfortable. He was shimmying everything over there in that chair. Mel said, so is it true that the relationship between Martel and Sheree was fake? Here he go. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I was like, boy, if you don't stop pop locking over here. I can't hear Carlos, okay? I need to hear Carlos. But yeah, I said, girl, I'm turning over a new leaf. That's Arion. The Lord has changed me. I said, oh, you gonna be in the choir now? Oh, you trying to be in the prayer line now because you think that warrant is out there, Arion? That's what it's giving. See, when people know they're going to jail, then they find the Lord. Y'all notice that? People don't find the Lord until they either know they're going to jail or they go to jail. Okay, yeah, 99.9% of everybody to go up in that bitch, they try to be. Everybody convert to being Muslim. There ain't nothing wrong with that, child. There's no expiration date on when you give your life over to the Lord. But I find it very convenient that people be wanting to pray when they know they either going to jail or their ass is up in there. Okay, and I just think she's gonna be a whole missionary when that warrant hit. That's what I'm feeling. When that warrant hit, because I know damn well if Martel got one and she was doing way more than him, I know it's one out there for her ass. So now she want to be on this God thing. Lord, if I ever mishandled what I prayed for, which was nothing, give me another chance to receive it and the ability and strength to manage it correctly this time around. You talking about that 40K. Because she was real happy to hop her ass on live, honey, and talk about, show they had that 40K, honey, to open up that little fake Louis bag that her ass had. I said, girl, I know fake Louis when I see it, honey. I know fake Louis when I see it, child. If I want to see another fake Louis bag, all I got to do is go over there and look at Burnt Tooth, because that's all she do is show her bag. Because her bag be fake over there too. I mean, if I'm going to be messy, it's going to be messy. We ain't going to get her no clout on my channel, but y'all know who Burnt Tooth is, right? Okay. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves in the chat, because I won't say it, because she don't get no clout over here. Burnt Tooth. Burnt Tooth, the one on the bottom, down here. It don't matter how many times you brush them holes, they burnt. Okay? Period. Anywho, let's move on, child. But Arion, before you can be reading folk, child, please get your house in order, sis. Get your house in order. I'm happy that somebody loaned you another $10, girl, so you can pray to the Lord so you can manage it correctly. Girl, hopefully this time around you don't blow through it. All right? Thank you and goodbye. Moving on, child. All right, so so Dustin, okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. As you guys know, he be doing a lot of sit downs with Carlos King. I like Dustin because he's fair. He's a good reader. He's a great speaker. Okay, he throws them words out, and I like it. It's he be reading the girls down, and I like that. All right, so y'all follow him and look at Dustin, okay, because he does have his own little channel or whatever. He sat down with Carlos King and he talked about how having mothers on the show can be kind of dangerous because now. Stormy is upset because people are coming for her mother, and she feels that it's very disrespectful the way Melody came at her for the reunion. And I said, self. Let me talk to myself. Self. I said, self. At some point in time, people's asses need to be read down, okay? Don't have your mama on the show and your mama is popping, and I got to be sitting here and saying, I'm sorry, miss or ma'am. You don't get miss or ma'am out of me if you come for me and you trying to and or read and disrespect me. Ma'am and miss, all that shit out the window. If you reading, I'm reading. If you dragging, a bitch is dragging. When you go to hell, I'm going below. Like that's just how we go. And you don't get that. So the fact that you are mad, Stormy, for sitting at home and putting batteries in your mother's back to go out here and go for people, because I don't know why the fuck she was at the reunion. Like you gave nothing but attitude. We can see that on social media because that's where you reside. Anyway, I don't see the point of Carlos bringing Stormy's mama on the fucking reunion, part 2 to be exact. For those of you that haven't seen it or if you watched the show, okay? There was no reason for her to be there. So the fact that now Betty want to play victim, okay, and act like she was so fucking disrespected when you were the aggressor. You came on the show when Carlos King asked you a question, and let's go back to when he introduced you, when you first came on the show, okay, at the reunion. He spoke to you and says, "Hi, Betty, how are you doing?" Your face was balled up like you had ate a boatload of ass, and it was funky to the 10th power. This was her face. Carlos said, "Hi, Betty, how are you doing?" This is what you gave Betty. So much so until Carlos had to ask you, "Betty, are you okay?" Like, it should never, ever be to where everybody that comes across you and come around you, Betty, that nasty disposition, everybody recognizes it. But then all of a sudden, Stormy, you want to come off with this whole, oh, y'all disrespecting my mom and I don't like that. Well, how about you teach your mama how to act in public? Because not everybody is going to be nice to her, okay, when she be on that bullshit. And notice I'm pointing to myself. Had I been sitting there and she came to me and came at me like she came to Melody, because when Carlos asked her one question, why does she have an issue with Melody? What was the purpose of you sitting up like you getting ready to be on the pow, like you about to be putting hands on somebody? See, that was aggressive behavior, because real women know how to sit back and talk their shit. I'm not going to sit up on you until you sit up on me, because I don't know what you're getting ready to do. I don't know what you're getting ready to do. But I got to applaud Melody for being a lady about that thing. But sometimes you got to be unladylike and get up in somebody's ass when they try you in that way. I'm that one. Don't sit here and try to use the mama card when you've been popping off and saying disrespectful stuff the entire time. You don't get to be mama now. You're going to be that bitch across the room that's about to get red. However you want to take that, I don't care. I don't care. And I don't ever want to disrespect somebody's mama, but if mama's going to be brought on the show, and I said the same thing about Wanda. How is it okay for Betty to be that aggressive on the show and you sit Wanda down and she's displaying the same fucking behavior? Thank you, Chef Don Don. He said, when you nuck, I'm ready to buck. Period. Period. That's how we roll over here. Period. I don't know what you about to do when you sit up on me, because I'm already on guard. I don't know you like that. So when somebody asks me you a question about me and it's some aggression and you sit up, then I'm going to have to sit up. I might have to take because I got on my good red bottoms, because Belle was looking like she had some little red bottoms. She was dressed to the gods over there. So I was like, yes, she might need to go on and unzip them boots, because Betty looked like she was ready to thump over there a little bit. You don't come on the show acting like you're ready to thump. And then be acting all surprised when you know you've been popping off on social media. Nobody asked you anything. Carlos started out asking you a question. You started out being aggressive. But then he went to the real cast member who was on the show. Because, Betty, you already made it known that you are a glorified fan, that you've been watching the show since season 1. So that tells me you've been sitting back, looking like your ass been eating damn rotten tomatoes and shit, mad and frowning up at the TV because your daughter is not as, I want to say, popular as Melody. So you thought that Stormy was going to come on this show and overstep Melody and be the fan favorite, and everybody was going to like her because she stayed on this fucking plantation with a whole bunch of liens on it or whatever? Did I say that? I did. Girl, because you got a good old lien on your house because you don't pay your bills or whatever. Everybody was supposed to like you over Miss Melody Cherie. Melody has a fan base. Stormy, you've been trying to be, famous for a long time. Stormy wanted to be on Bell Collective. Did y'all know that? Stormy wanted to be on Bell Collective, and Carlos King said no. Carlos King said no. First of all, you don't live close enough to film. Okay, you don't really have anything to talk about. Yeah, you got your little Stormy with the Canvas Beauty bullshit, but it ain't really doing nothing. Okay, it ain't really doing nothing. So the fact that she became friends with Melody, fake friends at that, okay, that was your way in. Because you knew you had to come in through Melody. Ain't nobody else, the Scots, they won't really check it for you like that. So you had to act like you were friends with Melody Cherie so that you can secure a spot on this show, only to turn around and her in the back and make like you were the one that was really popping out here. When your businesses ain't doing shit, because every time your ass go to court, you getting sued, girl. We ain't heard nothing about Melody Cherie in court. We ain't heard nothing. And I said it the other day. We haven't heard about Melody not sending out people's products and they paid her. We haven't heard about Melody keeping people's money and not sending out products. But we heard that from you, Stormy. But then you want to get on the reunion and blame Melody for some shit that her people say. The millimeters. Melody don't control the millimeters. Just like I don't control what people say in my comments. People say how they feel. Now, I can go and delete the shit if I feel like it's super disrespectful, but everybody have their own opinions in terms of how they feel about somebody. It's not Melody's fault that the millimeters got on your ass, because that's what they should have done. Okay? Melody don't need to go in no comments and check nobody on your behalf when you've been acting funky towards her. You are a fake friend, and everybody, it's no coincidence that everybody on this fucking show that come against her, That is what happens to you. That's what happens to you. And that's what your ass get. If the millimeter stung your ass, you deserved it. Period. But then you're like, oh, I didn't call you. I didn't. But you called her in the DMs. Melody said you were calling her in Messenger. You didn't have her number no more because she didn't see you as a friend. And I'm that way. If I don't check for you like that, bitch, you ain't got my number. I don't care if you had it. You blocked. And then if you call me a Messenger, depending on how I feel that day, you're probably not going to get an answer or a response from me there either. But your expectations for other people are much higher than what you want them to have for you. You want people to have you up here when you down here. You want people to, be checking for you like that, Stormy. And nobody's checking for you like that. And you need to pipe your mom down to get her off the show if you don't want nobody checking her. That's the bottom line. Let's go ahead and play what Dustin had to say. Let's go ahead and play that. Because let's go ahead and play that. Shout out to Carlos King. All right. Carlos King. Let's go ahead and play it.
Can put value in what's going on in the comments as opposed to who's showing up, being present in the scenes and worried about that. It's a performative element that is present to the way that Stormy's mom, Miss Betty, shows up. She's performing for what she thinks the people that are watching the show are going to say. And she's playing to them. She's playing to what the comments have to say. And that's why that was so important to her, because she's a fan of the show, like we all are, right? But I think that when you become a cast member on the show, you have to have a moment where you understand that you can't participate in the fandom of the show because you're on it. And I think that because she's caught up in being a fan of the show, Miss Betty, that's who I'm talking about, she wants the people in the comments on her side. And that's just not how it works, unfortunately. Those people are expressing their opinions about a whole lot of stuff, okay? And you can't really play to that in the way that you show up on the show. It shows a lack of maturity.
Watch the full
period. I agree with everything he had to say. Y'all agree? Y'all can put it in the comments. All 581 of y'all, shout out. Thank you. Hopefully everybody hit the like button. I agree with everything he had to say. If you don't want your mama being checked, and nobody's gonna like you just because you're a fan or on the show. That don't negate you being. That don't negate somebody going in the comments and putting happy thoughts or anything about you up in there. I ain't doing that. If I don't see it for you, I'm in total FU mode. If I don't like you on the show, I'm not fooling with you. I don't fool with the Scots like that. I have nothing nice to say about them. Nothing. I'm not even going to be fake about it. Be in the comments. Oh, yeah, the Scots are... No. No. Put me down for hell. No. No. No, absolutely not. Because they're snakes. Every one of them. I said it. Fight me. I mean, shit. That's what... I agree totally with Dustin. And like I said, y'all follow him. Follow him. I like him. I like his perspective. He's fair. He's raw with it, and he's telling the truth. I totally agree. Ain't nobody gonna like you because of who you think you are, sis. You shouldn't be on the show. You have nothing to talk about. You have no businesses. It's sad that you are a whole school teacher out here. Who in the world hired her to be a teacher with her attitude? Like, it's giving no. Girl, you should not be teaching anyone with the attitude that you have, Betty. You raised Stormy, and we see how she turned out. Girl, it should have stopped there. Truthfully. It should have stopped there. Now, I know I'm going to review the show, but let me go ahead and play this clip between Betty and Mel, because this was totally out of pocket for her. Okay, it was out of order, and you could tell she turned up because Betty wanted a moment. It won't even warrant it, and even Mel was like, "What?" All right, let me play this bullshit.
You made a tweet and you didn't bother to go back and read any of the comments on your tweets.
Miss Betty, honestly, you have enough going on with your own family, with your sister and family. I just saw worried about that. But get out of this one. That's what I'm saying. Get out of this one, sweetie. Because I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm not here for you at all.
Man,
I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with you. You're too old for me to have a problem with you. You're old enough to be my mother. You don't know me.
You still arguing with a man you've been divorced for 3 years.
Please
no.
Because I want to say I did not. Please repeat it. I don't. Please repeat it.
A moment. Your daughter is steady telling you, mama, pipe it down. She had a result to calling you out of your name and call you Betty. Okay. Most of us are raised in a black household. We know that we don't call our mama by our first name in any sense of the word. My mother did not allow me to call her by her first name. I call her mama, mommy. Never her first name, because that's seen as being disrespectful. But when your child got to go to those links in order to calm you down for a situation you shouldn't have had your ass in the first place, and then you didn't know what you were talking about because you're going to tell her, mind your business. She was talking about the situation between she and Martel. So how you going to tell her you still out here arguing with a man that you've been divorced from for 3 years? Hello, that is her business. What is not is your business. Why are you so pressed about what she's talking about when it comes to him? If she want to talk about Martel and his bullshit for the next 3 years, that is her business. And the fact that you on national television, okay, looking like a distressed Satan over there, because your ass shouldn't even been on the damn show. The fact that you sitting on TV yelling and hollering and screaming, look at crazy. Even Carlos looked at her like, bitch, what is going on with you? It's giving too much. You have fake beef. You are fake mad at somebody who can care less about you. And you use Melody Cherie in that moment to get a moment when it was not warranted. And Stormy, I'm sick of you. Let me talk to you right quick. I'm sick of you, Stormy, because you set them up and watch your mama knock them down. That is the setup with Stormy and Betty. I'm going to say it again. Stormy, you set it up and put the batteries in her back and watch her knock them down. That's exactly what you do. You sit back behind the scenes and you tell your mama all this stuff that's going on the show, who you don't like, who's coming for you, blah, blah, blah. Then she get her ass on national television and on social media and be coming for people. And you sit there on this bullshit like you just can't believe it when you know that you hype that shit up. You did it for the Tea Party when your mama came as your guest and they didn't even know her ass was coming. Why did you bring her? Because you wanted her to be on the bullshit and come for Melody. I feel like, Stormy, you low-key don't like Melody, but you're not going to come for her in that way. So you use your mama kind of like how Tisha does with Wanda in order to be on your get back. You ain't going to approach her, but you got balls enough to call like Marceau a bitch. You'll do that. But when it comes to Melody Cherie, it's like you have this certain respect, maybe. We can put that there. We'll plug that in there just for right now. We'll plug respect there. You have this certain respect for her. I don't know, maybe because you don't want to get kicked off the show or whatever, because she does have, she does have some power on the show. She does. She's an executive producer on the show. So you don't want to ruin your chances for coming after the wrong one on this show and find yourself ousted off this show. So what you do is you sit back and gas your mama up. And I'm talking about $20 on pump 4 type of gas, bitch. And you will sit back and act like you are totally oblivious to the bullshit that your mama be on, but then get mad when somebody check her ass. How convenient is that? How convenient is it for you to sit at the reunion, sitting over there looking like a blowed up popsicle in that damn pink like your ass just left from doing an Easter speech at the church house? I say I'm cutting up again. I'm always cutting up. Y'all know that. I'm always cutting up. Move my bangs. Ugh. A hot mess. But you mad because somebody checking your mama, girl. When you need to be, the first person that needs to check her ass is you. If you don't want me checking your mama, check your mama, okay? Melody should never have to even say nothing to your mama. But then you all on social media. Let me read this bullshit because she just put out a little thing, and I'm going to talk about it again at a reunion too. Okay? We still come back. Let me talk about this bullshit because she's still you guys on social media on the bullshit. All right, let me read. Let me go ahead and show the messages so you know I ain't making shit up. Okay? As you see, that says Betty Steele. That's her. Stormy's mama, Betty Steele. That's the message. Let me read it to you. It says, yes, I am a demon. Because y'all remember at the reunion part 2, when she got to yelling at Melody, when Melody told her to repeat what she said, she turned around and was yelling at Melody. Melody said, oh, she's a demon. So then Betty goes on, and this was like 40 minutes ago as of yesterday. She says, yes, I am a demon, and I am on demon time. Ski Master Slump God. Now you trying to be a gangster out here? Ski Master Slump God. Girl, you not putting paws on anyone, okay? Melody already said at the reunion, honey, she got hands for days. And yeah, she done had to slap Martel around time too. Do I promote violence? Not all the time. Depends on who it is. Martel, he could use a little act right, just a little bit. Okay. I don't think you want to come over there and be on that type of business. I really don't. I really don't. I feel like Melody, baby, she had on her good wig and she was serving the girls, but I don't think if you would have ran your ass, I think if you ran your ass up over there, it would have been some furniture moving and some serious problems. I don't think Melody was gonna let you run up over there and disrespect her like that. But back to what I was saying with Stormy, baby. Stormy, stop hyping your mama up behind the scenes and acting surprised when she act crazy on the scene. I'm gonna say it one more time. Stormy, stop hyping your mama up behind the scenes and then act crazy and oblivious to what she's doing on the scene. You knew she was gonna do that at the reunion. You knew she was gonna do that at the tea party. You know that she be doing that shit on social media. But now all of a sudden we are made to think and or believe that you don't know this shit is going on. We're supposed to think that. Why is that, Stormy? But then you get mad and start crying when somebody check you. You ain't about that life either. You be the first thing to cry at the drop of a hat. Oh, you get so emotional like Carl Thomas, honey. You be emotional, baby, like Carl Thomas when somebody snap on your ass. You do. You was in your feelings because Melody didn't call you no more. And I said, girl, you act like you was her girlfriend or something out here. When Mel was like, yeah, I had to take a break from you, girl. But you didn't call me. But you didn't call me. I said, girl, if you don't get your ass somewhere. The girl just got done telling you when she get done filming, she don't be calling anyone on the cast, including you. Belle will say I'm emotional. Yeah, she's emotional like Carl Thomas. Mel was like, girl, I don't call you. Yeah, somebody's like, why you don't call me? I knocked on your doors and your doors was unanswered. You done turned into Lenny Williams on the show, bitch. I tried to call you and my calls was unanswered. I rang your doorbell and they told me to get the fuck away from the door. I tried to hit you in the DMs, but you blocked me. I need you to call me. I need to be swallowed by somebody. Girl, shut your ass up. Stormy, or rather Courtney, you need to come over here and do something. You need to swallow your wife so she can calm the fuck down. Ain't nobody trying to give you that much time, girl. Your man need to give you that kind of time. It was like, bitch, I'm not calling you. I done told you. When you block, that means I ain't calling you. You block just like Martel, okay? Martel, Dustin, all y'all asses on the same block list. Like, get over it. This girl was literally about to cry on the fucking show and was pouting and acting like a 3-year-old when this girl told her at Kimmy's little party to Mel through her ass that she ain't calling. Yeah, I blocked. Yeah, Mel said, and like I said in Mel voice, because y'all know I like to do impersonations.
Yeah, after the reunion, I don't really be calling anybody because I like to have my peace after the show. So whenever all this stuff is over, I don't really be calling anybody. You know, I kind of do my thing and I take a breather away from the show. It really wasn't you, it's me. I just need a break from it all. That's what Melody told your ass. Okay, that's what she has said. But you didn't want to hear that. You want to sit over there and pout like a 3-year-old, but you didn't call me. Bitch, did she just tell you she blocked you? Why you can't understand? Why you can't understand she just said she blocked you? So now you're going to run home and call Betty Kruger to be exact. That's the name I gave her. So if y'all hear Betty Kruger online, I made the shit up. Now you're going to go home and call Betty Kruger and put that good old double D battery in her back. Okay. Y'all know I do voice impersonations too. And yeah, we got a lot of things that we got going on here. But anywho, so you put that good old double D battery in your mama back, girl. And I told her that Melody unblocked you, girl. And that Melody won't check it for you, girl. And that y'all ain't friends no more, girl. She was on her Deborah Cox. She was telling her mama, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. She on the phone, child, acting like RL. To just act like we never were. That was Stormy on the phone with her mama. To compromise and not show her. How can we speak if you block me? On that bullshit. Betty's like, I got that at the reunion. Storm was like, word? Oh, okay. So what we're going to do is, mama, when you come in and Carlos speak to you, I need you to explode right quick just to set it off and let everybody know, that you in the building like that. See, they set that up. That was a total setup. And then I'm going to sit over there, and when you start hollering at Mel, I'm going to say, oh, mama,
Why you had acting like that at the reunion? Mama, Betty, don't do that. But really inside, she like, get that bitch. Mama, get that bitch. Like we had talked about Mama on the phone. Remember the other day, Mama? When I had told you she blocked me, get that bitch. Get that bitch. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, child, she was in her feelings. But that's how it be, baby, when you get blocked. Oh, yeah, go off. I see y'all put it in, honey. Go off. All the way off, child. Break the knob on that bitch. Break the knob, honey. I was like, yeah, we're done. I'm breaking up with you too. Like I broke up with everybody. I broke up with Martel. I broke up with the Scotts. You're next, bitch. Mel following them out. Mel was like, yes, I'm following all them hoes out. Yes. No new friends, bitch. No new friends. And goodbye. That's what she gave your ass. Goodbye. Deuces. Now you got your mama out here getting her ass cheeks tore off on the damn show. Thank you, Girlfriend Chronicles, for being here. Now you got Betty's ass cheeks getting tore off on the show. She already have nothing back there. Damn ironing board ass. She was an ironing board ass sitting on the show talking a whole bunch of shit. And now you're getting your ass tore up on social media, the same place you like to be on the shit. And now you can't take it. I might go on over there because I ain't got shit else to do when I get off live. I might be over there on the shit too when I get off live. I don't know. Whatever feeling hit me, I don't know. I'm feeling like a little petty today. I might go on over there and say a few comments or whatever that's disrespectful or whatever. It's Sunday. The Lord will forgive me, girl. He will. He totally will. Yeah, he will. He will. I might be on the bullshit today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Lord, forgive me, God, for what I might do, God, when I get off live. Because I feel like being on the petty today, Lord. All right. So go ahead and pre-forgive me, Lord. Pre-forgive me. Y'all ever heard that? You ever told the Lord to pre-forgive you for some shit you about to do? Because you know you're going to pop off. Lord, pre-forgive me. That'd be my prayer for some folk that deserve to have their ass cheeks tore off. Lord, pre-forgive me for what I might do. All right. I just made that shit up too. Pre-forgive me for the pop-off that's about to pop off. Okay? Y'all can use that if you want to. I don't mind. I don't mind. All right. Now, Marceau Scott sits down with Cliff. All right. Y'all know who Cliff is? Cliff is from the show Bell Collective. All right. I don't like neither one of them. I promise you I don't. With everything in me, I do not. All right. I don't like Cliff, and I damn sure do not like Marceau. But they was on their bullshit girl too. So, honey, listen. Let me go on and find this damn video so we can play it, honey. Where Marceau is still, honey, talking about Cliff calling him. Talking about Stormy calling him a bitch. Now, I know I watch every episode. I ain't missed not a one. And I know that's what not a one is not a word, but not a one. Like the old people say, no, not a one. I have not missed the episode. So why he is still talking about this shit when this girl already apologized to you, even though she didn't mean it? Because it takes a lot for some people to apologize. I'm that type. If I apologize to you, I will apologize when I mean it. That's what I always tell somebody. Don't be sitting here asking, Carrie, are you going to apologize when I mean it? Don't try to pull the apology out of me because I don't apologize unless I mean it. Okay? Check back with me when I mean it. And don't keep checking back because I'm going to probably say no. Okay? Don't keep checking back asking, Carrie, are you ready to apologize? Fuck no. Give me 3 more days to fester in my bullshit and I'll think about it. But if you keep asking me, the apology will not happen, okay? Now, Marceau is still pressed much about Stormy calling him a bitch. So much so he's trying to bring Latrice Rogers, which is on Bell Collective, okay? The one that I always be sitting up there like this at the reunion and on the show. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? You are on the spectrum out here, sis. But anyway, let's go ahead and play this bullshit. Between the two of them, honey, I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't even gonna hold you, honey. We're gonna go on and do the benediction after this segment right here because I got to get ready and get charged up for my reunion because I'm gonna fly off on that show too. So if you missed that, I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let's go ahead and play this.
To a scene where Stormy called me a bitch, and the only time I ever call a grown man a bitch because you want him to respond, right? And I think that I love the fact that women respect their husbands and they look up to their husbands. But no one's afraid of women's husbands, right? Like we all men here, right? So it's not like you're here. But it's like, so she calls me a bitch, and I'm thinking, okay, how do I respond? So my thing is that she wanted me to respond, right? And my thing is, I'm just not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that energy. So my question to you is, what would that happen? What would happen if that happened to you? If like somebody on the show, like to Letitia, Called you a bitch. What would you do?
Because I'm thinking they're gonna call me a bitch. I don't get into female business like that. I try to stay away from it. That's just me.
Because they'll throw a narrative out there like, hey, you're in women's business. And I'm like, every time something happens, number one, I'm at my business. I'm at Black. I'm at my business expo. I'm in my business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what.
But you doing a lot of business with women. See what I'm saying? But it's not right you in their business.
Then, you know, bottom line is this. I'm going to say what I got to say. Like if we sit there talking, if I got an opinion, especially stuff going crazy, and especially while it's happening, like, I don't have a problem with that. When women want to hide behind that when you make a logical point. That's what they want to hide behind. Oh, you're a man, you're a man. If you make an illogical point, they'll jump all over you.
But you ain't going to win. Women they got the card to protect them. You can't do what women do. You get away with it.
Boom.
I ain't trying to be heard. That's Martel out there trying to get his story out there. I ain't trying to be heard.
Watch the full
Child, shout out to Reality King, Carlos King. All right, that's where I heard it. Let's go ahead and talk about this bullshit, child. I'm gonna let y'all go. Marceau is pressed much, and then he was looking for a friend in Cliff. He was looking for Cliff to be on his side and co-sign his bullshit. But Cliff was like, "But you do be in women business, and you totally do." Cliff, he don't really be in women business like that. Now, I think that he's a little aggressive when it comes to his wife Latrice. I do, but if she like it, I love it. I'm never gonna care more about your business than you. If you like for a man, an old ass man like Cliff, to be all up on you like that and grabbing you up where you got bruises and shit on your arm, who am I, child, to step in there and tell you to run away when you want to stay? Because he already said at their reunion on Bell Collective that he didn't even want to marry Latrice, that she is the one that approached him. He was happy with just being with her ass and never wifing her up. He was happy with just being with Latrice. She wanted to get married. Marceau kind of feels the same way about Tisha. Okay. I don't feel like he would have married Tisha if Tisha was not pregnant. Y'all know Tisha was already pregnant. I want to say about a good 5 or so months by the time she and Marceau got married. Okay. That was a pow wedding between the two of them. I don't feel like he would have married her ass had that not happened. But I feel like her mama was in his ear. I done said that before and she got married me. Catamel. I said, no, there is no D in my name, bitch. All right. But thank you for calling. Catamel. I never told him he needed to marry Tisha. I said, bitch, first of all, okay. First of all, I really don't give a damn. All right. Second of all, I don't give no fucks. Third of all, girl, get out of my face. Like, for real. I don't care. I said what I said. Bitch, I said what I said, and it ain't gonna change. Get mad, get bad, scratch your ass. I don't give a like Kiki said, I don't care. I feel like he wouldn't have married her. Period. Hell, he didn't want to renew his vows with her. But back to what they were saying. I feel like Marceau inserts himself in stuff that he should not insert himself in. One, because he needs camera time. I talked about this before. He wants clout, camera time, attention, and he's a camera hog, and his ass is broke. Tisha, you sitting at the reunion, we're all millionaires. Bitch, where? I need to see some invoices. I need to see some bank records, bitch, because I don't believe it. If you are such a millionaire, then why are you not going ahead and paying off the people that you owe? You owe an excavation company up to $60K. You owe Zen Garden $5.5 million. You guys were talking about you didn't have any furniture for your home, and he told you to run on down at a rental center. Millionaires don't hang out at a rental center. I ain't never seen none down there. Not that I be there, because all my shit, you know. But anyway, I ain't never known no millionaires to be hanging out down there at old rental center. I ain't never known no millionaires to be scrunched up in no little tiny ass apartment and then talking about they gonna have to get an extension on the rent. I ain't never heard of that. But if that's what you call a millionaire, baby, listen, and I mean, please go all the way off. All right? Please go off. Please go off. Now, Marceau is sitting his ass there with Cliff, like I said, because he always tries to create this little gang a little bit, you know, with the guys, for everybody to try to be on his side and agree with him on his mess. But even Cliff, the one who I don't like because he's controlling as hell, even Cliff has some sense enough to tell his ass, you kind of do be in people business, Marceau. But I'm down there at the expo and I'm at my business. It don't matter where you are. You are in everybody's business. When you were at Black and Martel was having a meeting with Tiffany, why did you even need to come to the table, even though they had it at Black? You had no reason to go and sit down and give your intake on anything that was being said, because that was a conversation between Martel and Tiffany. Nobody told you to sit down there and call her a whole Karen and all that. That had nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with him. He always inserts himself in stuff he got nothing to do with. You inserted yourself in Mel and Martel's marriage when Martel was out cheating with Arion. You were the go-to guy. You were taking money over to Arion. You were letting her borrow y'all cars when her shit broke down. You were helping Martel cheat. So now all of a sudden you want to sit at the fucking reunion and you done flipped on Martel and acting like, you know, now you trying to advocate for Mel, the same person that you helped destroy her life? All for camera time. You did it when Tisha and Kiki was having their segment at the reunion. You kept inserting. Tisha couldn't even talk from you over talking. And that's the way it be on the show. Tisha can't get a word in edgewise because Marceau always overtalk her because he's a fucking camera hog and he's controlling and he needs that clout so they can get their money up. We all know they don't get paid unless they film. So Marceau is going to always make sure he inserts himself in situations that don't got shit to do with him so that he can get his money up. He need it. He got too many side chicks that he rolling with. We all know your ass did not go to Africa alone. Not for as long as you was over there, especially when your wife begged you to go, according to her. She begged you to go to Africa. So she got to wait 2-3 years or whatever, you know, after you get back. Okay, why you done went over there and tested it out with your side chick? Because I know your ass didn't go over there alone. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. And I fully believe that Marceau is the cheater that he is. And I'm so tired of people saying, oh, there's no proof. There's no proof, Funky. Stinking Die Nigga said the same thing, a.k.a. Funky Die Nigga. That's the name I gave him, Stinking Die Nigga. That's the name you got, and it's going to be the name you got until you take your final breath. I don't respect you and the way that you talk about women. I don't fuck with him no more on any level. I don't care. You take it over there and tell him I don't care. I'm on green. If he say some shit, I'm going to say some shit. We just going to keep saying shit. I don't care. But bottom line is, okay, Marceau, you stay being pressed about things that have nothing to do with you. I feel like if you focused on your life and your own level up and what you got going on, your life can be so much better. Stop always trying to get a clique of people to agree with you when you on your bullshit, okay? Tisha's own mama was following you around thinking that you was cheating. She's the one that initiated the bullshit first on the show. And on social media. I saw the live where she spotted your truck down in Besma. And she followed you, thinking you had a woman in there and was recording you. So if her mama think that, what am I to think? Her mother thinks that and she knows you. So why should I think otherwise? And why should anybody else feel otherwise when her own mama thinks that? Her own mama told her, put you out until he learned how to act and then let him come back. Why would she need to tell her daughter that if you were such a great husband? Hello? Hello? Why is that? You disrespect your wife on the show, off the show, on live. Why did Tisha get 3? Tisha saying, why did I get 3 degrees then? I don't know. You got them just to get them. You don't want her to work because you don't want her to be independent because you know she's going to leave your ass. So you got to keep her down here so you can be up here. And that's a selfish ass man because you don't realize as a man what it takes to be a husband. A husband, honey, to have a wife that's a helpmeet. You want your wife to help you. Obviously, you're not smart enough because y'all wouldn't be in all them damn lawsuits that you in. Now, not the Tisha is the smartest tool in the box. Now, I ain't saying that. 3 degrees from ICDC college don't give you that because she stay mispronouncing shit as well and misspelling stuff. So I don't know. Maybe ICDC college was just giving shit out that day when she got her 3 degrees. I don't know. Don't give me the line. But bottom line is, okay, you want your wife to help you so that y'all can spin out of the bullshit y'all in. Tisha's over there. Tisha's frustrated. Okay. She didn't want Marceau to kiss her at the reunion. And she was like this. He leaned over, give me a kiss. She was like, You discussed her as a man, but she ain't gonna leave you because she's invested 18 years and her credit is now probably fucked up fooling with you. She got them kids by you. Okay. She laying up, waiting late at night for your ass to come home from wherever you are. From wherever you are. I'm gonna say it again. But then you mad at everybody because they say you cheat. Sir, you do. And you a disrespectful cheater. Now, do I feel like he may have some type of, hold on the women that he have to where they don't come out and speak, which is why we can't really get the concrete evidence that we need? Okay, is he maybe slipping a few dollars over there to keep women, quiet so they don't come out and expose him? Maybe, allegedly. Who knows? I don't care. But I do believe that there's some infidelities in there. Tisha does not seem like she's happy because what wife doesn't want her husband to touch her? That's what it gives. That's what it gives. So don't get mad at other people because they can see on the inside, baby, of your life. If you didn't want that done, then first of all, you shouldn't have brought your ass on the show. And the fact that you told Carlos King prior to the show even starting, okay, because I know a lot of stuff on the inside too. The fact that you told Carlos King that if they even mention anything regarding to infidelity in your marriage, that you're gonna walk off set and that you're not going to discuss it, clearly says that there's some inconsistencies there in your marriage. So don't get mad at other people because they check you for the shit that you're doing and what's really going on with you. Why would we not need to speak about it and you gonna walk off? But you be real loud when it comes to Kiki and putting her business out there. That's the problem I have with Marcel. You be real loud and over talking when it comes to Kiki. Kiki couldn't even get a word in edgewise. He was talking under his breath and he was loud as everybody in the fucking room when it came to Kiki. Oh, I known her for 18 years. So the fuck what? She's known you too. She know your business too, but you were over talking, and that's the game you like to play so that people don't air you out. But you don't have a problem airing nobody else out. You don't have a problem talking shit about other people. So when Stormy called you a bitch, like you know is what you are, sir, don't get mad. Wear that title, sir. Until you stop acting like that, don't get mad. That's what you are. And I feel like that's why you still carrying this whole thing all the way over to Bell Collective now. Still talking about Stormy calling you a bitch. You are. You are. No other man on the show is in women business like you. No other man. Big Lou don't do it. Martel does, because he's bitch made too. Martel doesn't. Sometimes Maurice does, depending on, what the situation is. But for the most part, Marceau, you are known as the bitch on the show. You are. You are. Walking around with girdles and shit on, you are. I wouldn't be surprised if you wear a bra. You are. Stay out of people's business. Stay out of people's business. If you don't want people talking about you, keep your mouth shut. I don't give a damn if it's black. I don't care if it's at the Expo. I don't give a damn. Nobody asked you. But then when Cliff didn't agree with you just now in this little clip right here, oh, you feel away now because he ain't on your side. You thought that you had a friend in Cliff. Cliff was like, bitch, you are in everybody's fucking business. You stay in women's business, maybe because you work in women's business. But you do. Own it. Own it. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But Tara, that is all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It is 4:19. We're going to end it there because I'm going to be right back on for our review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is part 2. All right. So I will be back for that. I already got my show ready for that. I'm going to go and have a little breather, pour me a little drink, watch a little TV, and chillax. And I will see you guys back then. Please come back. And somebody said legs, hips, and breath. Yes, child. So y'all come on back and join me later on for that. Okay. I've already sent out a notification for that. So once you see that, when you see me go live, don't miss it. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Mods, I appreciate you all for doing such an awesome job of keeping the trolling down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Thank you, Girlfriend Chronicles. Who else did I have up in here? Oh, Chef Don Don was here. Did I miss anyone? I don't want to miss any content creators because I do appreciate you guys coming over and supporting. I'll be supporting as well. Let me get back. Let me get back over here. I'm clicking around, child. Did we miss anybody? Did I get everybody? Okay, so any other content creators that joined us, thank you guys so much. Okay, we're gonna get on out of here. I appreciate you all. Please hit the like button if you did not do it on your way in. You can do it on your way out. Okay, I will see you guys later. Peace and blessings to you all. Happy Sunday and goodbye.
Ice ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost